Let's talk about a previous game. The Mavs eliminated the Clippers 114-101 in Game 6. Just in general, this game had a lot of discussion, but all the stuff going on social media, people weren't talking about it as much as they should have. What do you guys think about that game?
Well, I mean, it played out exactly like I said it would. Kyrie might have the new move to replace Iverson when he stepped over Ty Lue. You saw the moves that he put on. I forgot the dude's name.
PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker, yeah, that's my guy from Philly. But Kyrie put him in the blender, hit the three. I was like, oh my goodness, they're out of here. And Paul George, I got to give you a call, Paul. Come on, man. You can't have us up here saying you're the GOAT and y'all go out like this. This is not GOAT behavior. And Kawhi, I don't know what they're going to do with Kawhi and what else. James Harden. I told you this as well, right? I told you he fades in the playoffs. Killer said no. He normally does that in the Western Conference Finals. Well, this is not the Western Conference Final, and they didn't get it done. And I said this would come back to be a problem for Westbrook. And everything I said about this Clippers team, y'all made the man change the logo. He, like Killer said on a break, he got y'all a stadium. This is not how you repair nigga kindness. This is definitely a come on, my nigga moment. We need this back. Y'all niggas, this is definitely a come on. I changed the logo for y'all niggas. I get y'all niggas y'all own gym, and this is what y'all do. Y'all let Kyrie come in here and do this to y'all niggas, and all of y'all are from LA. This is crazy. And don't try to call this no East-West stuff. This is basketball. Nigga. You know, niggas love to try to make it a East-West thing when you got a point.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve Balmer, the owner, I'd be pissed too, man. Look, you know how many years that niggas been talking about the Clippers got to get out the Lakers arena? You're never going to win anything till you get out the Lakers arena. You go in there, it's a Clippers game, it's the Clippers shit on the floor, but you look up in the banners, it's all Lakers shit. Steve Ballmer said, let's change that. Get y'all your own arena. Changes the logo. There's everything else. And we were saying this early in the year that if the Clippers end up winning, that is the best basketball players may be from Southern California.
Yeah.
But they didn't win. And I don't know why your name is Playoff P, because you never do anything to get to the championship. James Harden, I can't even really argue with Mase because you faded as well. So I can't even go back and forth with him about that. Russell Westbrook, you can see the frustration on his face. One of the games, I don't know if it was last game, he slung Luka around and wanted to fight a nigga and push the referee off. And this really boils down to it must be driven by Kawhi Leonard, because if it isn't driven by Kawhi Leonard, the rest of y'all just can't get it done. And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. I'm only calling what I see, because when Kawhi Leonard was playing and wasn't injured, y'all actually crept up to the #1 seed in the Western Conference where everybody was playing and healthy. So when he's not there, it seemed like y'all can't get it done without him. Will he ever be there? He's, for the last 4 or 5 years, he's been very inconsistent at being available for the playoffs, even let alone being available for the regular season. So as much as I like Kawhi Leonard and I love the way he plays, and look, he got Canada, their only championship ever, played alongside Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, got MVP one of those years. It's been a while. It's been a while, and it's been injury on top of injury, and we haven't seen Kawhi Leonard to the best of his ability.
Yeah.
So I don't think this goes well for the Clippers moving forward. I don't know who you move around. I don't know what you bring in. I don't know what happens. I'm not the GM, and I wouldn't want to be the GM to have to deal with all this. But I did see Paul George post-game, and he was like, yo, you know, the teams that's still in it been together for a while, at least 3-4 years, man, and they got chemistry, and we got to get that together. We don't have that. No, man, Kyrie just got with Luka last year.
Yeah.
Yes, they just
dogs.
Yeah,
nigga.
yo, bro, it wasn't like they've been together 3-4 years. He said this post-game. All the teams left in it, you know, they've been in it 3-4 years. Jalen Brunson just got there 2 years ago, man. Julius Randle ain't even playing. They ain't got the chemistry that they need. What are you talking about, bro?
Oh, but them niggas from the East Coast.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, nah, don't use that. Don't use that. Niggas got the chemistry and the camaraderie. Okay.
Nah, Kyrie had 2 blocks. You know what? You know how much energy a nigga 6'1" Paul's gotta be out there getting blocks on niggas 6'5".
Exactly. I'll give you Boston. I'll give you Denver, and I'll give you OKC. Everybody else just trying to figure it out, man.
Yeah.
Don't talk about everybody left been together 3, 4, 5 years. Nah, y'all lost. Y'all lost, and you don't really know what the future holds. So what you're trying to do is say, don't break us up. Give us some time to stay together because maybe we need some chemistry and get it done.
Give me one more chance and all that.
Exactly. So I didn't like what he said post-game. It sounded like...
They gonna break the Jacksons up.
That's what
Are
it
you
sound
over
like.
the low management? Now that this has happened, can we be done with low management?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Because it ain't working the last couple of years.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I don't know how... And when we say low management pause, I'm trying to figure out who it works for and who it doesn't. Because obviously it's not working for Kawhi.
Yeah, it only worked that 1 year.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly why we're still using that, period. I was having this conversation with, who the fuck I was talking to? Of course I was arguing with Sen. I was thinking about, and I was explaining to him how the NBA and players and certain people, and not everybody, were lobbying to try to move the NBA season to 70 games. Talking about, it's too many games, we're wearing each other out and it's getting too much. And I'm like, look, and niggas always be like, well, back in the day, look, 80s, 90s, in the early 2000s, niggas play 82 games.
Yeah.
And even if they was hurt, they'll play 69, 70, 75 games. We're hurt. And they didn't have half the technology, half the medicine, half the doctors, half the rehabilitation that y'all got accessible to y'all today. Y'all niggas got this accessible to y'all today. Niggas was taking that shot of Corazine, what's that shit?
Cortisone.
And getting the fuck back out there. Y'all niggas got doctors, y'all got x-rays, y'all got all type of shit.
Niggas got tape, all
type of shit. All type of machines. Yo, space shit, they take to space. And y'all want to narrow the season down to 70 games? Nah, y'all fucking our entertainment up. I'll be depressed between July and the late August till NFL preseason come on. And you know what you got to do to find entertainment sports-wise for me? I'm not the biggest baseball fan. I'm going to Summer League. I'm looking at WNBA. I'm finding the big 3 games. Not saying all that isn't entertainment, but I'm just looking forward to what I'm used to growing up. So don't be trying to cut the shit down to 70 games a year when you got all these doctors, medicine, rehabilitation, etc. So to answer your question, Mase, I don't know if low management should be taken out or not. I know obviously it's not working for Kawhi, but I'm telling you, these niggas is already trying to fight to cut the season down to 70 games, and I don't like it.
Who started that? Popovich?
Low management pause. Yeah. I think Pop was just doing some sucker shit because that's the year that
yeah, Ginobili and all of them.
Yeah, and he didn't let them play on Christmas on a nationally televised game. And they said reason for niggas said, you know how they got the reason why Tim Duncan ain't plays like hurt knee, back, pensioner, whatever. Niggas put he's old. Pop don't give a fuck. Niggas said he's old. Niggas said, all right, we finding you $250,000 playing games.
Pop was honest though.
Yeah.
Pop wasn't playing.
Right.